a guy exactly like you, don't tell me you don't know about this, what exactly I'm going to be talking about. Today is going to be about your friends, your circle, your very own people after your parents, after your teachers, who are responsible for your life. And yes, you need to know how to keep the right set of friends. This even went for me. My story goes around when I was, just initially the stage of growing up, where I did have, a lot of bad company. I was into a lot of shits. Okay, I did, drink and everything. It was a very bad era for me, you can say. Emotionally, there was a lot of things that were, going in my mind at that very moment. I was quite young about, it, and I wanted to see what happens. So yeah, I got into a lot of bad things, and initially the bad company which I had, they were also partly responsible for it, as I was new to it. And so in order to to become successful, and in order to be at at a success stage where you're rich, you have a good set of friends, you need to you know avoid these kind of bad companies which will turn you down. And I know someone who always tends to mix up with everyone, but what happens over here is that his friends always make fun of him. When he does something good in life, when he's successful, his friends always make fun of him. They let him down. His friends always let him down. So I know this friend who tries a lot to please his friends, but his friends always make fun of him. Even when a girl passes by, they make fun of him. Instead of motivating him or telling him, to go approach her, talk to her, they just sit and they laugh. When he's doing something good in his career, for example, he's good in music, he's good in football, he's good in other games, he shares stuff with his friends. His friends always make fun of him. When he uploads his first YouTube video in my way, you must have seen my old YouTube videos, my first, YouTube video which I had ever uploaded. People made fun of me. Yeah. So, in today's video, I'm going to be discussing 5 traits, or rather 5 ways in which you can avoid such bad company that lets you down, company that spoils you. I will teach you in order to avoid all of this. I will give 5 important things that will help you do well. So first we begin. Alright, so the step number 1. Step number 1 in order to avoid being in bad company is to remember your own values. Firstly, the step number 1 is to understand your own values. Okay. Now, understanding your own values is very important. The reason why, because only when you understand what exactly do you really need friends. You can also be alone, be productive, read books, do this, do that. Firstly, always remember the first step is to understand your own values, understand your own emotions, understand as to what exactly is the thing that wants you to make all these friends. Understand your own values is very important, because Tomorrow, if say there's a friend of mine who comes, and I myself as an individual do not understand the values of him, then there's no use of being friends, right? Firstly, I should understand my own values. What exactly do I want from this particular friendship? Okay, do I see it in the long term being successful as, together as successful friends? Do I see like a partnership? Do I see that do I see us becoming rich together? Do I see us also, gaining interest in the same field at once? Firstly, you should always understand your own emotions, what lies within in your heart. Understand your own emotions. Okay, so with this, I'll also give one actionable step is to, take a time, take a diary of yours, maybe like a book or something. Jot down simple feelings. What do you feel about yourself? What do you feel, when you are around in your friend circle? Do you feel that sense of confidence? Do you feel like, your friends are letting you down? Okay, write all of this in a piece of paper or like a diary. So that's the first actionable step as well. Okay, in fact, pause this video right now and take a piece of paper and a pen. Write down, what you feel about yourself, your own emotions. Take some time off whatever work you're doing. Firstly, understand your own emotions. Okay, understand what exactly is your emotions, what your your inner self is trying to tell you regarding this. Okay, firstly, I wanted to write this down on a piece of paper, and then take your time, write it on a piece of paper, and then you can come back and resume this video as well. To the second tip in order for you to avoid being in bad company is simple. Okay, is very simple. The second tip, or rather my second say about this today, is that keep your circle small. Okay, keep your inner circle, your friends circle, keep it small. Engage with people who are who share equal interest with you. For example, I have interest in bodybuilding, I have interest in gymming. I will keep in touch with people who share equal interest with me in the gym. That can be a friend who's helping me to lift a set. That can be a friend who's helping me to lift weights. That can be a friend who's motivating me, to push harder and harder in order to gain or rather gauge your muscles. That can be a friend who's inspiring me to do something good in future. That can be a friend who's like me, who will haunt your friends to do better in life, do this, do that. That's how so the second tip of me, okay, or rather the second tip what I like to give you is that surround yourself with people who have equal interest in the field which you are interested in. You can also find such kind of people, okay, that this is the actionable step. You can also find such kind of people in clubs. You can also find them in, I mean, not that that drinking club, I'm talking about sports club. You can also find such people in the field which you're studying in, maybe in college. You can also find such people in the gym who share the same day. Like for example, I'm doing a chest day. The person in my gym also with me, my friend, would also be doing the chest day. So we both will be pumping chest together and we both will help each other. So always remember to have equal interest and share like a common thing. Okay, keep your circle small, keep good friends, but all of you all should share one simple or rather one same interest together itself. So my third tip for you guys is to trust your instinct. It has any time happened with you where you are trying to you know where you guys are that you know things are happening bad, that your friends are bad, okay, that these kind of friends will be harmful for you, that these kind of friends you know will put you in a bad peer pressure and make you do bad stuff. You know all this because you have seen them to do, you have seen them doing all this stuff which is harmful, and yet your gut feeling inside you tells you that what is just get away from all this, just get rid of them. It's your inside gut feeling that tells you that. Okay, it has happened with me. Okay, this has happened with me on multiple occasions, and I have successfully somehow listened to that gut feeling and staying away from all these people and avoiding them as well. And this happens to nearly everyone where you come to a point where your inside gut feeling itself tells you that this guy is not good, it's better than staying away from him and getting into bad or getting into trouble with him rather. Okay, so it's better to stay away from trouble, and yes, it's better to stay away from such kind of people. And so the third tip of mine coming to it is to trust your gut feeling, which I just told you. Your gut feeling is very important because that inside, the wolf that you're feeding inside will tell you whether these people are right or whether these people are wrong. And it will be better if you avoid them as well, because these people will poison your brains as well as they'll poison your body. And with a poison brain and a poison body, trust me, it's better that you do not fall under such circumstances at all. Trust me, out of good experience, trust me, this is the best thing what I'm telling you. Now, the actionable step for this, okay, is before you introduce them or make them into your inner circle, always remember to observe such things. So the actionable step will be to observe such people, observe behaviors of such people, observe what thing they are doing, look for things that they are doing good as well. Okay, look for things that they are doing bad. First thing is to observe them, and yes, it will be good if you observe them for a time, and then you get into your proper sense of friendship with them. By doing this, you'll come to know that what friends are good, what friends are bad, what friends will harm you, what friends will do good to you. So accordingly you can keep your company and you can decide where exactly are you heading in future. This day is to avoid toxic behavior. Okay, now toxic behavior, what do you mean by toxic behavior? So friends that are toxic, please get away from them. Friends that will let you down, cancel the plan last minute and everything, like how I had said earlier, once upon a time, listen to that. Okay, avoid toxic people. Okay, toxic people may be people who are trying to let you down, who are trying to damage your reputation, being jealous of you. Toxic people are them. Always remember one thing in life: if you surround yourself by toxic people, you will never get anywhere. And in order to avoid these kind of people, what you need to do is simple thing what I mentioned in my previous point, is to observe them. The best actionable step is to observe such kind of people and get rid of them as soon as possible. Because trust me, a toxic friend will always let you down and never influence you in order to move forward in life. So avoid toxic people, because their common job is to let others down. Okay, and I do not want and I do not want you to be down in life, be low in life. You can always hit me up. Okay, if you're feeling low, you can always message me maybe, and I will get back to you. I mean, I would not be able to reply to so many of yours, but few I would be able to reply. Okay, in case you all are stuck in such situation, I myself will guide you out of this. So avoid being in such toxic people, because toxic people are always will let you down. Their main motive is to let you down. Okay, so avoid being with such people who let you down. My last tip of probably the day, okay, is to surround yourself with positive people. Okay, surround yourself with such people which will help you to grow. Surround yourself with influencers who have like-minded interest in the same field which you're doing. Surround yourself with positive people. Surround yourself with people who will motivate you. Surround yourself with people who will want you to grow in life and will always haunt you. That's like I haunt my friends. Surround your life with people who will teach you different things in life which are good. Okay, will teach you maybe the things what they are interested in, and help you to gauge the same interest like yours with them. Surround yourself with people who who will touch your life, make it better. Surround yourself with people who if tomorrow I need anything from that particular friend of mine, okay, I just give one call and that person will be right at my doorstep. Surround yourself with such people who will improve the way you are, improve your life, have a big impact on everything. Remember, the friends you keep, the company you keep has a great influence on who you are. So remember that you always need to keep good company, and you need to have a good set of friends as well. So that's all for today. Thank you and namaste. Please do not please do subscribe to my YouTube channel, and from now onwards certain vlogs like this will be coming and we'll have our interactions. So have a good day. Bye bye. Love you. Bye bye.